Abraham Lincoln was the most influential president in United States history. He transformed America's physical and political landscape, compelled the nation to realize its constitutional ideals, and endeared himself to the population and future generations. One of his major legislative achievements was the Homestead Act of 1862. The Homestead Act was a bill designed to encourage Americans to move west by offering them land free of cost as long as they committed to cultivating and settling that land. It initially met resistance from Southern legislators who worried that the development of farmland in the West would weaken their slave-based plantation economy. In 1858, the Senate failed to pass the bill, and the year after, it was vetoed by President James Buchanan, a Northerner with Southern sympathies.
I think it's worthy of consideration, and that the wild lands of the country should be distributed so that every man should have the means and opportunity of benefiting his condition.
After Abraham Lincoln took office in 1860, the Homestead Act had a second chance to be passed. After the election, the southern states quickly seceded from the Union, so Lincoln was able to act without regard to their concerns. Lincoln believed that merely selling the land for profit was short-sighted, and what would benefit the country more was a cultivated West that increased the greater wealth of the entire country. He explained this in his third State of the Union address.
The people of the United States had a higher and more enduring interest in the early settlement and substantial cultivation of the public lands than in the amount of direct revenue to be derived from the sales of them.
He signed the bill into law, which went into effect in 1863. Over the next 30 years, 80 million acres were distributed between 600,000 claims. The applicant was required to live on the land for 5 years, improve it, and build a dwelling upon it. Afterward, the permanent title to the land was transferred to the homesteader. Soon, America's agricultural output flourished, and the homesteaders' need for resources helped advance the nation's technological development. Newly arrived immigrants also participated and thrived because of the Homestead Act. It allowed them to pursue the American dream that had initially drew them to the country. However, the incursion of the white population into lands held by North America's indigenous people caused a fracture and eventual destruction of their way of life. Despite the negative effects, Lincoln's support and promotion of the bill profoundly changed the shape and condition of the country. Due to Abraham Lincoln's vision and leadership, the Homestead Act, arguably the most important piece of legislation in United States history, was signed into law.